Hey guys, it's Janixa and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing something a little different. I am going to be reacting to a Brazilian manicure. I have an Instagram page where I post my swatches, my live swatches, and I consistently get comments almost every single day from women from Brazil saying that I'm not touching my cuticle when I'm painting my nails. And I don't speak Portuguese, I believe it is. I don't speak Portuguese, but I do speak fluent Spanish. And Spanish and Portuguese, I can understand some of the words that they're saying. So I can always pick out that they're saying, my most usual comment is, I'm in agony because she's not touching her cuticle. And I'm just always so confused. I'm like, what do you mean? I have a microscopic gap there and you're telling me that it's still too big? It wasn't until I had a fellow nail enthusiast comment and say that the way that Brazilians do manicures is different than the way that Americans do manicures. And for me, that was really interesting because I thought everybody does, the same thing. I mean, really, how many techniques could there be out there to paint your nails? But I started to do a little bit of research, and who was I in for a surprise? I found this video that I'm going to be reacting to, and I don't even know what to say. You know what? I'm not going to say anything else. I want you guys to see the video along with me, and we're just going to react to this together.
It's the way I do the Brazilian manicure at home. And the reason why it's the Brazilian manicure is because I remove my cuticles. So I'm going to show you.
So she says that the reason why the manicure she's doing is a Brazilian manicure is because she removes her cuticles. But honestly, I don't think that just applies to the Brazilian people. A lot of people in other countries do remove their cuticles. I believe the Russians do it also. So I wouldn't say that that's why this is a Brazilian manicure. I would say that because of the way she paints her nails is the reason that it's a Brazilian manicure. Did I say British? I don't know.
So the tools that you're going to need to clip the nails and remove the cuticles will be the clipper, the pusher, the nipper, and the file. Now some people like to use the big nipper to...
She's gonna go ahead and nip her cuticles right now. I'm just gonna speed through that. That's not what we're here to see.
And I'm gonna take my base coat and shake it a little bit to start everything. And I'm not gonna use the stick now. If it goes over the skin a little bit, it's okay.
See, even with the base coat, she's already just going all crazy and not really caring where the base coat goes. And that, I wouldn't say is the correct thing to do, because then you're going to have lifting of the polish and stuff, because it's touching your skin. Then you can easily like stick a nail down there or something and lift up the polish, because it's it's just not the right way.
The good part of cutting your cuticles is that after you do it like 3 or 4 times, your fingers will stop peeling. Not exactly peeling, but when that skin lifts and you like want to bite it off and everything. Sorry. And so it's gonna look better after a few times. You do it like 3 or 4 times, and I don't know, I think your cuticles kind of settle, I used to have a lot of those. They used to lift and I used to bite them and they bled.
But that's why they used to lift and bleed, because she was biting them. If she would just use a cuticle remover and push her cuticles back, she probably wouldn't have had that problem.
And I'm gonna use this OPI Lovely color, which name I forgot. And I will not mind if it touches my skin. So, first coat here. And now I'm gonna take the stick and go between the skin and the nail. Go around it, pushing the skin a little back, just a little.
Okay. All right, not only is this messy, but I mean, she's doing it on purpose. She's not even trying to be careful. And then she's going in with this stick. And honestly, that looks painful. Like, poor cuticles. You're pushing down hard on your cuticles with a wooden stick, trying to remove polish that you could have tried to just leave on the nail and not on your skin. It just looks painful. And then she's wiping it on her hand. So that's just even more work, because at the end you're going to have to clean all that off.
Now this is how it looks so far, and it's okay, it's supposed to look like this. All right, we're gonna clean it up afterwards.
If you say so. Why
I'm gonna apply 2 coats, and I'm gonna have to do that 2 times.
See, and she's saying she's going to apply 2 coats of the polish, and she's going to have to do this every single time. This is so time consuming. I honestly, I am just mind blown at why this is a technique at all. Like, and then this red is so difficult to get out of your cuticles. I'm just flabbergasted, honestly. Like, why would you do this to yourself? This is also such a waste of polish. Like, she's using a mini OPI. This must only last her 1 manicure, 2 max. Like she just said, wiping off the excess polish. Well, how about staying within the nails, like, you know, coloring between the lines, and then you don't have to worry about excess polish. I mean, don't get me wrong. We all, you know, make mistakes and sometimes have to do some cleanup when we're painting our nails, but you're not even trying to stay within the nail. It's like, I mean, this is what we first learn in school, is to color between the lines. So it just strikes me as really odd.
Get to do it like they do at once, like 1 movement. And, you know, I have a hard time doing that, so I do like 2-3 movements. I think I have more control over what I'm doing.
Control? Where is control? What?
Like the sides first, and then the bottom.
You guys, painting your nails for me is supposed to be relaxing and taking away anxiety, but this is giving me anxiety. Like, on that pinky, she literally just went right at the cuticle, and why? Why? Oh man. Let's see how much more of this we can get through.
It's the first coat, so it doesn't need to be super perfect. The second coat needs to be a little better. Oh, there's some cotton tips here. Okay. So doing your left hand, if you're a right-handed person, is easier. So the trick is doing the right hand, but with some practice, you're gonna do it just fine, you know.
Honestly, when you're painting your nails in such a messy way, you should be able to paint both your hands just fine. I'm not quite understanding that, you know, thought process there. Let's fast forward a little bit here. I want to get to that second coat. Okay, she already did the second coat, and now she's gonna go in and clean up.
This is one of the tricky parts of the Brazilian manicure too, because you're gonna need the stick, the remover, and some cotton. Be careful not to stick your nail to the cotton or get any like flyouts into your nails, because you're gonna want to scream, you know. So be really careful, use the tip of your fingers. And so here's what you're gonna do. Dab the tip of the stick in the remover. So it's gonna help the cotton to stick to it. So I roll it over. I take off a little bit of cotton and I push it while I spin it, not too tight. So it looks like this.
This is so much work. This is so much work, you guys. Oh my goodness. I am totally flabbergasted here. Like, look at the mess she has on her hand. The dots, and then, I mean, that little piece of cotton that she just put on there can't possibly clean up that entire hand. So, I mean, is she gonna change the cotton? Let's see.
Like this. So I'm gonna dab it again, just a tip, and I'm gonna use it to remove the polish from around the finger. Be careful not to touch the polish, like the nail.
That looks painful.
There you go. You can see it's still a little red around the nail, but it's gonna come off like after you wash your hands a couple times and everything, so you don't have to freak out about it.
What? What? It's gonna come off after you wash your hands a few times? So if I do my manicure right now and then I get up and go to work in the morning, I'm gonna have stained nails if I do this technique, because I need to wash my hands 3, 4, 5, 6 times before it comes off. What? I know I've said what a lot in this video, but oh!
You can see
There's
quite a bit of polish on this tip already. So I'm gonna remove it.
After each nail?
And I'm gonna do a nail tip. You don't have to do a nail tip for every finger.
That is so much work.
No, tip will be good for a couple fingers.
And she says you don't have to do it after each finger, but
as you do it.
How could you not? I mean, the cotton is gonna get so dirty, and oh wow, wow, wow. This hurts, you guys. This hurts. Oh. I mean, she's obviously good at removing the polish from around her cuticles. I'll give her that. She definitely is. But this is so much work. I mean, wouldn't it be easier to just try and paint within your nail, stay within the nail, and then just clean up the slight mess that you might have afterwards with a cleanup brush, instead of making this tool, you know, 4, 5, 6 times in the process of cleaning. I'm just, wow.
Is almost good to go. There's still this part that I have to remove. So, nail polish remover. Don't forget to put the cover on from time to time because it will dry off so quickly. So I take a little bit of the cotton. Really careful not to mess my fresh nails. Put the lid on. And very carefully remove.
She could have just wiped that on a napkin or something as she was doing it. I don't understand why she put it on her skin.
See how I am really careful not to touch my other nails. Now, my nails are done.
So she's done and she's gonna go ahead and top coat. And I did see that part for the top coat. She's actually very careful to stay only on the nail and to remove any excess off right away. I am so confused and I need therapy after this. Oh, wow. Wow, I need to collect myself so that I can say some words right now and react. I will say I did at first not really believe that Brazilians, you know, did their nails this way. So there's somebody who I follow, we follow each other on Instagram, and she's into nails also. And I asked her, you know, can I ask you a few questions about Brazilian manicures? And she was totally cool, totally open to it. And I asked her, like, is this real? I mean, do you guys really just paint sloppily, you know, all over your hand? And she said yes. She also said that this is a common practice in a Brazilian nail salon. What? What? So people go and pay for somebody to just sloppily paint? There's no skill involved there. Why can't you just do that at home? Am I being too critical here? Like, what? As someone who values and is very careful about the way that I paint my nails, and I'm just so in disbelief that others are not that way, that they just will randomly just slop on some paint and be done with it. She also told me that she has a friend who came from Brazil to the United States, and I guess she was a manicurist or something like that, and she's having a hard time learning how to do manicures the way that we do them here in the US. And I can imagine it's completely different. So now I understand why I keep getting so many comments on my Instagram reels saying that I'm not painting my nails properly, and they're always from people from Brazil. And I mean, now I know. Now I don't get as annoyed because now I see what they're talking about, and the way that I paint my nails must seem so incredibly strange to them. I mean, maybe the way that I'm feeling right now about the way they paint their nails is the way that they feel about the way I paint my nails. I don't know. It's just so crazy how things can differ from, you know, culture to culture, country to country. There you have it, you guys, my first reaction video. I hope everything was okay. Please be patient with me and forgive me if there was any technical issues. This is my first time filming a video like this. Let me know what you think about this video down in the comments below. Did you like it? Do you want to see more? Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.